I was once very unemployable, and that's how I had the privilege of meeting with Stephanie, because I came up through the Strive program as a participant, and she was my job developer. And one of the things, I think the most important thing she instilled in me, that I don't know if she realized it or not, is that when you genuinely care about someone and you invest with them because you just genuinely are sincere and you just care for that person, that promotes a lot of change.
I personally was going through a very difficult time in my life, and she just stepped in. She would always give me a hug, kiss me on my forehead, and say it's going to be okay.
He has motivated me throughout the years so much that, you know, I went back to school, I advanced in my career.
She's helped so many people, including 2 of my family members, and they both are working. They have really good jobs, and one of them is going off to college. She's going to be taking college classes, and the other one is going to be taking other training classes with the Green Jobs, the Green Up program. And none of this could have happened for them so quickly without the help and assistance of Stephanie.
She had heard about it through some friends that, you know, I had cancer, and she was there. And she said, you know, just like I was there for you to help you get a job and look out for you, she said, I'm there for you. She says, you need anything, just call me. And that's the way I feel about it. She's a blessed person. It seems like everybody she touches, she blesses them.
These are my little figurines. I tell you, each year, Stephanie would always buy me a gift. She really understands people. And when I look at these, I can smile and say, you know, I had some really good mentors in my life.
I know we just got an email the other day that she was very concerned about getting people dress shirts to go to work. And I know she sacrifices her time to try to get that to happen and get the other things to happen for their people. So she works tirelessly to get things accomplished.
I've never met anyone like Stephanie that, you know, she gives it her all, you know, in anything that she attempts, you know, and that's a great trait. You know, if that's one thing that I can get from her, I would definitely love to take that with me.
Sometimes she believes in giving people a third chance, like the time she thought she was in an episode of Starsky and Hutch with Scott, and one of the people that we placed here stole a significant amount of equipment, and Stephanie and Scott went through the streets of Bridgeport, the worst streets of Bridgeport, with him in the back seat and Stephanie slouching down, as she described it to me, looking for this equipment, and they did recover it. So she wanted to still help this guy, and we were able to keep things good as far as we could without him getting into real trouble.
The most important lesson we learn from people like Stephanie is to never give up on an individual. You know, people have done some really bad, dumb things to get into prison. But, you know, as we age, we lose some of that rambunctiousness that might have gotten us in trouble, and don't give up on an individual. And what they need is somebody like Stephanie to develop their lives going forward. Forget the past, move forward.
There are a lot of us that do training, we can do recruiting and what have you, but at the end of the day, it's job placement that really counts. And Stephanie is having opened up doors with so many corporations that she plays a pivotal role. Stephanie is tenacious, and she becomes myopic. She just focuses in on what it is that she's doing, and she goes after it.
To be able to know a person's presence and impact and the power that they carry in their character and their integrity for the program is significant. She's able to engage a very unique and special population of people.
She's got, you know, more passion in like her pinky finger than, you know, a lot of groups of people have together for this work that she does. It's really inspirational to watch.
The thing I admire most about Stephanie is that she really makes people believe in themselves. She believes in them so deeply and sincerely that they end up believing in themselves and they end up doing things that they didn't think that they were capable of doing.
You really look inside a person and you pick out their positive attributes. And that's what you focus on, and that's what you embrace in that individual. And I recognize that and I respect that.
Anytime I've called her with anything I was dealing with, she always had something positive to say. She definitely gives me faith. I don't want to sound selfish, but she's like a personal angel, I guess, you know?
In my opinion, Stephanie has been that hope, that missing ingredient in so many people's lives that believe that they can't do something. She has always been just that positive push that says, come on, we can do it, I'll walk with you.
I've seen so many of her customers that came to her desk and they were hopeless. They had had all the doors in the world slammed in their face. They had all the stigmas that they were carrying with them. They were ready to check out, they had given up. And Stephanie elevates them. You know, she restores their sense of confidence, their sense of dignity, their sense of honor. She establishes that relationship in a way that creates hope.
And she's the heart and soul of a lot of what we do here as an organization. She embodies every principle that we want to have, the integrity that we want to show our providers as well as our clients. A world or a program without Stephanie is just a program.
Give someone a smile. Say something kind. Most of all, hug a person. If you're afraid to hug, a handshake, it goes a long way. This is for you, Stephanie. I will always remember you like this.
There was a saying that said, Tiko basi igihi, blahin agba agba mawu. And that means, in essence, that a fence cannot stand without props. And you have been a prop and a foundation to a lot of people during your lifetime, honey.
So your good work, your deeds, the qualities that you carry with you every single day are things that have just been viral in every environment that you've been a part of.
I hope you're proud of me, and I definitely am a product of your hard work and your love and your compassion. And I just thank you for everything that you've put into me and my children, and just on a whole, just who you are.
And I pray God's blessing, peace, and protection upon you always. You're a baby doll. I love you.
Our family loves you. I thank you for all that you have done, and thank you for everything, and God bless you.
Stephanie, thank you so much for what you've done. I know you've helped a lot of people I'll never meet. Although we meet a lot of people, I know you've helped even more.
I have the opportunity to be associated with someone with such characteristic qualities and high caliber as you, Steph.
You're a true friend, a hardworking person, a champion for the people.
An amazing human being, one of the most amazing human beings I've ever met in my life.
Somebody that came into my life and never left.
God bless your beautiful soul.
I can't thank you enough for everything that you've done.
I love you, Steph.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
You changed my life.
I'll always be appreciative.
I love you.
Nothing but the best.
Thank you, Stephanie.
I thank you. I love you.
What a tribute. What an honor.